Hi guys, and welcome to my video. So I decided to make kind of a tutorial get ready with me, since this is what I've been enjoying during our quarantine here. It's not an easy time, it's not a fun time, so I figured, this is what I love to watch. So those of you who like to watch the makeup videos, get ready with them. That's what I'm gonna do today. So if you wanna go ahead and watch, do that. I'm just kind of gonna do an easier look today, since that's what I've been doing at home for the most part, except for the days I want to experiment. But yeah, just kind of an easier and more neutral look. That's what I've been doing. So let's go ahead and get started with the face and just kind of talk a little bit. I'm going to start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur, those pores. So this has kind of been like what gets these days kind of broken up, getting ready, getting out of those pajamas you've been wearing for 3 days. Just make your days kind of broken up more. Feel a little bit better about yourself, get yourself out of that funk that you've been in. I'm going to go ahead with the NARS foundation. This is the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. Fantastic, love it. A little bit pricier. The other one I like to use is the Tarte Found Sealer. One's a little bit cheaper, and it's great quality. So I just go ahead, put it all over, kind of break the rules a little bit, and I don't really dab, I just kind of spread it all over the face. Mine is pretty dark because I self-tan, so it's gonna match my body better than if I were to match my face. This foundation is seriously amazing. Great color, great coverage. And it's not too matte to where, you just kind of look bleh. But yeah, super easy. Great. Wow. Already made such a difference. All right. So next, what I usually do is under eyes with concealer. You can see the dark circles, the bags. I'm gonna go ahead and cover those up with the Tarte Shape Tape. Everyone's favorite, I swear. It's great. Put a ton under there to cover up as much as I can. On the nose, forehead, up the lip, chin. I swear whenever I get to the step, someone comes in and I'm looking crazy. I'm like, please excuse this, I promise it's gonna get better. Okay, now I'm just going to blend it out. So yeah, I just, don't know if anyone's interested in actually watching this, but this is probably my favorite thing to watch on YouTube. It absolutely is. So I figured, why not put more content out there? This is my hobby. This is what I do when I'm stressed, when I'm happy, when I'm bored. Just my favorite thing to do, and I know I'm not the only one out there who feels that way. So if anyone enjoys this, let me know. I can always make more. I can make, a more dramatic look. I can do whatever, because this is what I love to do. Okay, that is all blended out. I'm going to go ahead and take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, put that all over pretty much the same areas that I put the concealer. Go ahead and take my sponge and just pat it in there. I'm not putting too much on, just because I'm not really going anywhere, doing anything crazy, so I don't need a crazy amount. Again, one of those steps that makes you look a little wild, but well worth it. if I'm not doing something the absolute most perfect way, you can go ahead and give me tips, let me know, but I'm not professional. I don't, wasn't trained on how to do this. I just do what I feel works the best for my face. I'm not really gonna let this set too long because, it doesn't really need to bake too much since I'm not going to be doing anything crazy, sitting on the couch with the kids, with Nick, so just kind of sets it down a little bit more, makes it a little bit more matte and stay in place. Okay, so next I think I'm just gonna go and jump into eyeshadow. What I'm going to use is this Kylie Jenner palette. I believe this is the summer palette. Thank you, Brittany, for this. Love it. More neutral colors. I'm only going to be using about 3 shades because it's going to be an easier look. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to set the lid first with the Urban Decay eye primer. Go ahead and put that all over the lid. I'm just using my finger. You can use a brush, you could use whatever. This is quickest, easiest. Okay, that's all over. And I am going to take the first lightest matte shade and just put it all over to set that in. Not really for color, just to set down the primer. That would be my dog outside the door. Promise he can come in right after. Okay, now that we set that, I'm going to take the next darkest shade and put that all over the lid. This is like kind of the exact look I've been doing almost all week because it is so easy. It's so light. Blend that all over the lid. You can kind of see the color starting. And then a lot of times I like to kind of blend it out into a wing, almost. Okay, so that is good for now. Next I'm going to pop the color into the crease. Use this crease brush and put in the next darkest shade, which is more like a brown, and put that into the crease. So this is going to be the second of the 3 shades that I'm going to use. We are going to blend that out so it doesn't really, it's not going to look like this when I'm done. A little bit more in, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with the first brush I used with the lighter shade, and just kind of blend it all together. So there are no harsh lines. And then next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer and just, brush, and I'm going to put it on my lid just a little bit so that I'm going to put a glitter on so it's going to stick a little bit better. I'm not like trying to do a cut crease, it's just going to help it stick. The Kylie shimmer eyeshadows usually do go on pretty well by themselves, but just ensuring it's gonna stay on for the rest of the day. Okay, so that is that, and now I'm going to take, there is this light gold shade, I'm gonna go ahead and pat that on there just with my finger. I feel like it's easier to do with a finger rather than a brush. And it's, the concealer's there, so it's you know, already set where it's gonna go. Okay. It's pretty good. So that is done. The glitter shimmery shade is done. Now I'm gonna go back in with that brown we used and just kind of go back to the outside and the crease. Pull more together. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is pull this brown a little bit under my eye just to bring it together. Okay. And then again, I'm going to do some more blending. Can never blend too much, I swear. Okay. That is better. Did get a little bit under my eyes, so wipe that away. And that is honestly good for the shadow. Easy, 3 colors, super easy. I feel like every time I do it, works out and it looks good. So next I'm gonna go to eyeliner. I'm going to use the Kat Von D tattoo liner. Fantastic. Does not come off, does not smudge. And I'm going to do a little wing. Always start with the outside first. Alright, so I'm going to pull it in across the lid now. And what you're not supposed to do, but I'm going to because it makes it so much easier, so much quicker. It's always perfect. Pull the lid and go across. Perfect. There is the other one. I always get questions on how I get my winged eyeliner like the same every day. They look the same, symmetrical, same height and everything. What I do is I actually line it up with the creases of my eyelids. Just kind of go to the end of the crease and they always end up the exact same. That's my tip. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Next, I'm going to go and do some mascara. What I have here is the MAC Haute n Naughty 2 Black Lash. It actually has 2 in here because I typically use one mascara for the top, one for the bottom, because I don't like the bottom as chunky as the top. So this one actually has a brush that gets more mascara on it, more product for a more, fuller eyelash. Because I'm not going to be doing lashes with this look since it's more of a simple one. A little bit more. What did I do? I just got mascara on my eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is nothing. I'm going to leave it there, let it dry, because if I try to wipe it off right now, it is going to go everywhere. I do this all the time. I think I would learn, but I don't. So now I'm going to take the second one, which has less product, a little bit smaller brush, and just do the bottom lashes. Okay. Now while I'm waiting for that mascara to dry that I just got on my eyeshadow, I'm going to go to my bronzer. I think I'm going to take the Too Faced, it's like chocolate solio, I don't really know how to say it, in the darkest shade. It's medium deep, I believe. Hit pan, love it. It's a great color for my skin tone. And I'm going to take this flat brush and just kind of carve out the cheeks a little bit and then blend it out so it's not harsh. Gonna try not to go too crazy with this bronzer, which is a little hard for me to do. Go bronzer crazy. Because I love to look nice and tanned, even if it's dead of winter. Hit the hairline. Blend that out a little bit more. Now if you want a more defined look, you could do the nose, you could do the jawline and all that, but for today, not really what we need. I make sure I get the ears so it all looks like it goes smoothly together. And then I'm going to just buff it out a little bit with a clean brush. Go, a little bit more color to the face, and then I'm going to jump to blush. So I've got a MAC palette that we built for Christmas this year actually, and I'm going to take this pinkier shade just to give my face a little bit more color and just kind of stamp it on the cheeks and go up with it. Blush is another thing that's hard not to go too crazy with, but okay, next we are going to be doing, I'm actually gonna fix up that mascara mess up I did. So I am going to grab that crease brush I use with the brown, because that's what it is, and just kind of go over it a little bit. And voila, it is gone. That's my tip. Wait for it to dry, otherwise it smudges everywhere. So, highlighter. I'm going to be using Becca highlighter, Champagne Pop. It's kind of like a goldish, maybe a little bit of pink in there. I'm going to take highlighter brush, swirl it around, go a little bit on the cheeks. Again, I'm not gonna do too much because this look is not anything crazy. Okay, too much, did it. It's okay. Another way to diffuse that a little bit, take that blush brush, go over it, calm it down a little bit. Not too much, but that is that. I'm not going, normally I would do highlighter on the brow bone, but again, it's more of a neutral, subtle-ish look. I always like to do a full face, no matter where I'm going, unless it's to Starbucks in the morning for just some coffee. Then I'll do the rest of the face after, but yeah, normally I would do like brow bone highlight, but we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna throw on some lip gloss, just a Sephora one. Give me something on those lips, because I'm not gonna do lipstick right now. yeah. And that's what we got, my friends. That's what we got. If you liked it, let me know, comment, like it, subscribe if you want, you know. I'll do some more videos. I really enjoyed it. Let me know if anyone has an idea for, you know, another look, anything they want to see. I did my brows before I came on here because it's tedious and takes a little bit of time. If you want to see that, if you want me to include that in the next one, let me know. I did use the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. Yeah, that's what I've got. You know, hopefully this brought something good to someone. Someone enjoyed it, got motivation to get ready today. Yeah. Let me know if you guys liked it. See you later.